Welcome, Mrs. Jones.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm great. I'm glad that you can make it in today for our session. Just want to remind you that our session is completely confidential unless I feel that you're a threat to yourself or others, then I would be forced to breach our confidentiality. Is that clear? Is that okay with you?
Yeah, no problem. No problem. No problem.
Okay, good. So, how are you feeling at this moment?
I'm not doing too well. It's been a lot of different things that's been happening in my life, and one of the biggest changes is my dad. He just, he's back in my life, and it's depressing. I feel abandoned because he left me. He left me when I was about 13, and now he's back, and I don't know how to take it. I don't know. I just don't know how to take it.
So the feelings that you are having right now are basically depression, feeling a little overwhelmed of having your dad come back into your life.
Yeah, like he's back, and he really treats me like I'm 13. I am now a mother of a 7-year-old. I am not a little girl anymore, and he missed a whole gap of my life, and not only am I'm just really angry still about him abandoning me in the past, but I can't talk to him.
So the feeling that you're having right now about your dad leaving still causes you to feel abandoned and scared because you can't talk to him?
Yeah, I can't talk to him. Every time I'm trying to build back this relationship with him, and I've tried to go to him to tell him how I feel, and it seems like he's just so angry towards me, and he's like, no, pretty much it's like he doesn't care about how I feel. And anytime I'm telling him how I feel, he compares me to how my mom was or is, and once he starts doing that, it's like, I'm over you, Dad. I don't even want to talk to you. You should be happy I'm even talking to you, because you abandoned me. I should not even be talking to you, but I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to build this relationship. No.
So the abandonment and being scared. I notice when I say abandonment and scared, you're shaking your leg a lot. Tell me about that.
It really makes me angry. It makes me nervous. It makes me when I think about that, it does. I don't even notice what I'm doing because it's so painful and puts me in a depressive state when I think about that. And he just left, like I said, when I was 13, and I'm not over it. I'm trying to get over it, but it's like when I see him, I see that. Yeah, it's
okay. So I just want to talk about the shaking of the leg. You say you don't know or don't realize that you're doing it. I want you to take a second, and I want you to exaggerate on shaking your leg the way you were shaking it, but overly exaggerate when you think about that abandonment and the scaredness and the depression. Exaggerate on shaking your leg. Okay. How did that make you feel?
I felt crazy. I'm like, I'm hurting my legs. Like, oh my goodness. That makes me feel a little crazy. Like,
take a second. What are you feeling right now?
oh, I'm having mixed feelings because it's like when I think of the abandonment, I'm really angry, but like by you just asking me to, to exaggerate, and I'm doing that, I'm like, dang, am I really doing this? It hurts. It is like.
Tell me about the relationship with your dad at this present moment.
Well, I go to see him. Like I said, I'm trying to build back that relationship with him, and even though it's hard, I'm trying to. So I go to see him. I want to talk to him and tell him about just my day, about life, about just things that's been going on. Looking for that father comfort, just an air to speak to, someone who's not gonna judge me. And it's like, I can't talk to him. I can't. Everything is like, you this, and you that, and it's just so aggressive, and he's so militant, and he puts me in a state where I'm like scared to talk to him. I don't even want to talk to him. Like, come on. I come to him trying to express how I'm feeling, and he's not receptive to it. And then I just say to myself, I'm like, why? Why am I even doing this?
So you currently are trying to build a relationship with your dad, and these feelings that you're having presently is that you're scared to talk about it, to talk about what you guys have experienced, or what you have experienced, or what you're feeling.
Yeah.
So I want to try a technique with you, and it's called the open chair technique. It's simple, and what it is I'm going to bring a chair over, and it requires a little bit of imagination. And you're going to pretend that your dad is actually sitting in this chair. And I want you to talk to your dad. I want you to express to your dad what you're feeling right now. Does that sound like something you're willing to try? Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Yeah, I'm real comfortable with that.
Okay, and just at any point, if you feel this is bringing on too much stress for you and you want to stop, we can definitely do that. Okay?
Okay.
So, Ms. Jones, when you're ready, look at your dad and talk to your dad.
I just need a second. talk to you about how I'm feeling, and I need you to listen. Like, just please listen. Don't say anything back. Just listen. When you left me, it was really heartbreaking. I didn't know what to do. I was a little girl who just needed my dad. And it brought a void to me. It really did. And the fact of you coming back into my life filled that void. And I really want to build this relationship with you. But you make it so hard. Like, you really make it hard. Like, I hate when you compare me to mom, because it puts up a wall in front of me. It blocks me from wanting to come to you to talk. When you and mom didn't work out, you left mom. So when you compare me to mom, I'm already thinking you're gonna leave me again. You're gonna abandon me, like how you left mom and you left me. So I don't understand why you keep doing that.
Ms. Jones, how do you think your dad is reacting to what you're saying to him?
My dad now, he is like cutting me off.
Let him know what he's doing to you.
You cutting me off. Stop cutting me off, Dad. Let me talk. You need to listen. You just don't listen. Why are you always cutting me off? It hurts. It hurt. I want you to listen to me, Dad. Stop comparing to me to mom. Stop treating me like a little girl. I am not a little girl. I have a child of my own, a 7-year-old child. I don't need you talking to me that way. I am a grown woman. I know what I should be doing. I know I didn't come to you for that. I came to you to listen. I came to you to be a father, to comfort me in my downtime. And you're not doing that. You're bringing more pressure and depression to me.
Take a second. How are you feeling right now?
I have two type of feelings. I feel a little like at ease, getting that out, because when we have our moments, it's like I can't really tell him how I feel and how much I hate the pressure that he puts on me when I'm trying to talk to him. So being able to express that it did feel good, it felt good. But on the other hand, it's like, I don't know if I can really do that.
How did you feel about this technique?
It was good. It was really good. I kind of gave me a little courage to like stand up for myself a little bit and really express how I feel to my dad. So I think that was good.
So you're aware that this feeling of being scared of talking to your dad, and now actually having the courage, as you stated, to talk to your dad gives you some sort of relief.
Yes, that gave me a lot of relief.
Tell me more about that feeling of relief.
Oh, I just feel like a weight was lifted off of my shoulder, and I feel like I'm opposed to him treating me like a kid, being able to tell him how I feel, and like kind of standing up for myself a little bit, but not in a disrespectful manner. It feels good. It feels good. So I really need to. I need to do that. I need to just do that. Feels good. It really felt good. I can't lie. I felt good.
So it felt good.
It felt good.
Getting these emotions or these feelings that you have out.
Yeah.
Do you think this is something that eventually you want to do with your dad?
Oh, definitely. I want to. I definitely want to do this. I definitely want to do that to my dad because I need to get that out. And I think that'll probably bring a little bit of, it'll help build, maybe it'll help our relationship if I just get it out and he maybe get a better understanding of where I'm coming from, and possibly we can build.
I noticed that you're still a little fidgety.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I mean, because even though you know, I'm scared to talk to him, it's still that thought of abandonment. Like I just trying to get that out of my head, and maybe, you know, I never really told him how I felt about that. I never really told him how I felt about the fact that he just, you know, he came back into my life and how I felt in the past. So it still makes me feel a little like nervous because I don't know if he's gonna go. I don't know if he's staying. I don't know. Just don't know.
Take your hands, and since you're fidgeting, let's like exaggerate on that again, like all the fidgetness that you know. Okay. How does that make you feel?
It's like I'm getting the anger out. It's like I'm getting it out. It's like I'm getting it out.
Okay. So you're aware that these emotions of feeling abandoned, the emotion of feeling scared, makes you shake your leg, your hands become fidgety. Is that safe to say?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it does. It does. And I think I just need to get it out. I need to get it out. I need to get it all out of my system and express how I feel to him. And it's like, I'm grown now. Like, you're gonna take this or leave it, Dad.
Tell me about the fact that you stated using the open chair therapy gave you courage.
Yeah, it gave me courage. It did give me courage because I saw him sitting there, and as I'm talking to him, I'm hearing him cut me off and, you know, be very authoritative to me, and I'm like, no, Dad, you're gonna listen to me. You know, you're gonna listen to me. And I let it out. And it felt good. So that moment, you know, just doing that, it gave me the courage to, when, you know, the next conversation that my dad and I have, if it happens in that same scenario, like, I just have to let it, listen, no, Dad, I need you to listen to me and how I feel. And that really helped because I never actually got it out. I thought it in my head, like, what I wanted to say or how I want the scenario to go, but actually doing it and playing it out, I think that helped. You know, now I need to just put it into fruition, and I am. I'm gonna put it into fruition. I am, because I need to get that out. And just doing it just like that, not only did it give me courage, I just feel a little relieved just by talking about it to you, just by talking about it to him, well, to the chair. But I do feel relieved. I do feel a sense of relief. and courage on top of that.
Okay. So, having the courage and being able to talk to him gives you that sense of relief, and it also makes you feel like the weight is coming off of your back, and just being heard makes you feel happy.
Very happy. Yeah, and that's where I need to get to that state of happiness with him. Feels good now.
Okay.
So I need to do that. I am going to do that.
So I just want you to be aware of some of the emotions that you are feeling and what you've expressed today at the session. Abandonment, scared, the shaking of your leg, the fidgeting of your hands.
Yeah.
And take some time and really think about those feelings that you're having today, here and now. And being that you like the open chair therapy, I think that this is a building block for us to help build your courage. And how do you feel about setting a goal on how we can build that courage so that ultimately you do have that conversation with your dad where you don't feel scared and you are able to express the abandonment that you have, and just feelings that you are feeling today, because it is important to get that off, what you're feeling. You seemed relieved.
Yeah. I like the sound of that.
Okay.
I definitely think that that will be great, and it'll bring more, once I actually do it, it'll bring more relief and like put me in a happy state outside of this session.
Okay.
So I'm definitely want to set a goal. Possibly just set up a time, call him and see if I can set up maybe we'll go out to eat. And then we can, I can bring it up.
How are you feeling right now?
I feel much better from when I first walked in here. I would say that. And I'm thinking about having a conversation with him, because before I definitely was just like, I don't even want to talk to him, but knowing how I can possibly feel, like the joy I'll feel, and that relief I'll feel after talking to him and really expressing myself, I'm trying to get to that point, honestly.
Good.
So, I feel good. I just need to put it into fruition. I feel good.
Okay. So for our next session, we will go over maybe a goal or two that you are most comfortable with in order to progress in the stage of being able to talk to your dad so that you do feel the relief. And, this will give you the courage and establish a better relationship that you're looking for with your dad.
Yeah.
Is that okay with you?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, great. So, thank you again for making it today.
Yes,
and I look forward to seeing you in our next session.
All right. Thank
Okay?
you.
Have a good evening, Ms. Jones.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.